Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Ali LaForce joining us from the floor. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. We've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Drexler in at the 3. And for Boston, we've got James Harden. And it's Kidd in at the 1. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Harden against Brown. There's a screen. To the inside. And here's the fast break. Three-pointer, Harden. Pure from three-point range.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Brown against Harden. The kick out to Paul. Inside. And it's Drexler missing. Right side, Harden. Pass to Kidd. Here's English. 6 to shoot. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. The shot by Kidd, no good. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. Brown looking around. Goes up with the stripe. It's tipped. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Harden. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Paul. Brown against Harden. The 3 is up. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Harden's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Paul passes to Drexler. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Garnett. Three-pointer, Harden. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. A quick shot there. It's off target. And so Paul will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Harden fires away from outside. And it's Harden again missing. Harden's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Paul passes to Drexler. Here's Issel. The 11-footer. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And count it. The shot is good and he'll go to the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line, shooting 1.
Spurs trail by 5. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Drexler. Here's Paul. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Harden, the pass to Garnett. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
English passes to Barry. Here's English. Here's Kidd. No points so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 10 feet away. Garnett, that's good.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Paul. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Kidd. Pass to English. Fades and shoots. Issel with a rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Out to the right wing. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Garnett. Here's English. Here's Barry. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Ball passes to Drexler. Tipped. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. Celtics lead by 5. Here's English. Pass to Garnett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. 4.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And he drops it first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Boston leading by 5. Outside Harden. Pass to Garnett. Fires. High post. Got a piece of it. Outside Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Issel. Pass to Paul. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Garnett. Here's English. Cash money from 16 feet away. English has got 5.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the 3-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Down low. Here's Drexler. And a 2-handed jam.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Hall will find the open man.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
If you see yourself on the little screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Leading by 5. Here's Bing. Pass to Garnett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garnett's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Westphal. Lets it fly. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Garnett. That one falls. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Ball passes to Haywood. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bing. To the middle. Cowens passes to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Westphal. No made baskets yet. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Now just a 4-point Boston lead.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Harden surveying the D. Lets the 3 fly. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. Aguirre passes to Paul. From deep. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Cowens. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Aguirre. And he hits it to tie the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Cowens, right wing. Here's Sharman. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul, 15 foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The line for 2, Bill Sharman.
He knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Haywood. Still without a bucket. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bing. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 4. Well, San Antonio's shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Fades away. Bing with a rebound. So it's Boston now. The teardrop. He can't hit that time. Spurs trail by 4. 58 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Aguirre. San Antonio again can't hit. The Celtics shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Jones, the pass to Sigma. Jones feels it out. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sharman. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And stolen by Jones. Pass to Sharman. Over to the left wing. And there's the screen. Here's Bing. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Chenier. Drills the baseline jumper. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics. They lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
On the court for San Antonio, Chris Paul out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Drexler in at the small forward position.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside, Brown. Knocked loose. Pass to Drexler. Rebound Boston.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Issel. Here's Brown, defended by Harden. From outside, off the mark. Boston leading by 9. Garnett passes to Kidd. Here's Garnett to the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Spurs trail by 9. Paul passes to Drexler. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. They set the pick. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
To the right side. Here's Garnett. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Kevin Garnett. At the line with 1 shot.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Back to Paul. Here's Drexler. He's got 6. Here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Spurs trail by 8. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's English. He has 7.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. 6-point game. Here's English. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. First ball.
Spurs trail by 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Brown. Four on the clock. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Celtics lead by 6. Pass to Kidd. Here's Garnett. And that one's good. Garnett's got 15 points.
And I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Boston on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And he lobs it up top, up high, and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Barry. Pass to Garnett. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown against Harden. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Issel. Stripped away. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Deflected. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Spurs trail by 6. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Brown inside. Defended by Harden. Brown can't hit. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. The ball's knocked loose. Brown with the steal. Here's Drexler. Give him 8 points now. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Celtics lead by 4. Here's English. He has 7. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Barry. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Paul. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And here's Harden. He's got 6. With the teardrop. And that one's good. Barry. Barry's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Spurs trail by 6. Now here's Paul. Pass to Issel. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound Boston. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Kidd, the pass to English. Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. Inside, English. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Chenier. Unloads. San Antonio again missing. Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Jones. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Floats one up. Blocked again! Here's Chenier. A little mid-range shot is up. The kick out to Paul. Tries again. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
CP3 shoots the ball so well. Defenders have to play that tight.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. There's the triple. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 8 now. Chenier passes to Paul.
Boston foul. Bill Short. Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. Coming onto the floor from the Celtics. Number 20, Dave Bing.
Pass to Aguirre. Over to the wing. Here's Chenier. Clock at 6. Good work there as it goes.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Celtics lead by 4. Here's Sharman. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Bill Sharman at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Chenier. To the inside. Picked it out of midair. In transition. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Paul with it. He has 6. Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance band time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You're gonna dance like everyone's watching. Let's see it. Get down. Into lineup for the Spurs, number 11, Paul Westphal.
Here's Sigma. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Haywood. Here's Aguirre. The fader. Again, the Spurs score.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge it.
To the left side wing. Here's Bing. There's the screen. Six on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Here's Sigma. And he throws it down with one hand.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. The Celtics making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Fast break, here we go. Ball stolen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Chenier passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Westfall. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Buries it from 3. Westfall's got 6 points.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Chenier, and the shot goes.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Harden, deep three-point land. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Boston out in front, leading by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Celtics lead by 4. We've got James Harden, and it's Kidd in at point guard. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Pass to Barry. Here's English. Here's Garnett. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul. At the line with 1 shot, Kevin Garnett.
And the free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 6. Pulls it from 20. And it's Drexler missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Harden. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Kevin Garnett. At the line, shooting 1.
Spurs trail by 9. Outside, Brown. Misses the 3. The Celtics shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Drives to the hoop. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Barry. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
And stolen by Paul. Inside. Ooh, poked away. Pass to English. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Drexler. Here's Issel. Still no points. Here's Brown. Look at Brown. Getting it done inside.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Boston pulls it in. English passes to Kidd. Here's Barry. Pass to English. To the middle. Pulls up. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Garnett. Drexler grabs the board. Spurs trail by 9. Now Paul. He has 6. Brown inside. Defended by Harden. Paul looking over the floor. On target from about 13 feet. Paul's got 8.
Even when he's well covered, Paul is dangerous. He has so many tricks in his bag to help beat the defense.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Boston leading by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Brown. Here's Barry.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Brown has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And it's blocked by Harden.
Ooh, nice hustle and defense from Harden, showing a willingness to make an impact on this end. Okay.
Here's Garnett to win the cold spell. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Issel. Kidd with a rebound. To the paint. Garnett passes to Kidd. And down it goes. 2 points.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Spurs trail by 9. And here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Brown. Here's Issel. Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. San Antonio again can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Count it. And it's an 11-point Boston lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Boston leading by 9. Down low. Here's Garnett. Basket counts. Garnett's got 7 points here in the quarter. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Paul. Here's Drexler. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Brown against Harden. And stolen by Paul. Here he goes. Barry pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Harden. Pass to Barry. 6 to shoot. The rebound by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brown passes to Paul. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. 2 points. That one goes. Kid's got his second basket on the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. The first one falls.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 12. To the inside. Jones with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Chenier. Stripped it away. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Cowens. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Aguirre. Pass to Gugliotta. To the middle.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for the Spurs, Spencer Haywood taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Bing. Pass to Cowens. Inside. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Bing's shot is off. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Haywood. Here's Chenier. 5 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Spurs, Phil Chenier, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Celtics lead by 8. Pass to Bing. Here's Cowens. Bing, the pass to Cowens. Here's Bing. With some arc. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Bing's got his second basket of the night. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Chenier. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Jones. Tightly guarded. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 18. Shot clock at 6. Here's Haywood. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jones. Down low. Here's Aguirre. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Celtics. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Chenier passes to Gugliotta and out of bounds. Boston will have it. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's the pick. Pass to Garnett. Back to Harden. Launches a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Haywood's got 4 rebounds now. 50 seconds left in the third. Here's Westphal. Stop the drought. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Cowens. And he goes in for the dunk.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
23 seconds left in the third. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Abdul-Jabbar's got 20 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Harden. For 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Paul with it. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Drexler in at the 3 spot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Looking to end this cold spell. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Celtics lead by 10. Here's Garnett. Outside Harden. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
No one does this better than Harden. Makes trouble inside and draws a good foul.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots.
That's good from Harden. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs trail by 11. Outside Paul. Here's Drexler to the paint. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's English. Brown with some nice D. The Spurs shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Outside Paul. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he makes it.
No need for Paul to look for an outlet. Doing it all alone.
Celtics lead by 7. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. English passes to Garnett. Got a piece of it. There's another block.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Paul. Brown against Harden. Pass to Kidd. It's tipped. Drexler passes to Paul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to the wing, and there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Boston ball.
Boston leading by 7. Here's Kidd. Pass to Garnett. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. That's tipped. Now Paul. And it's Drexler missing. And here's Harden. Here's English. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
And so Brown will bring it up for San Antonio. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Brown. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside Harden. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hauled in by Brown. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Paul. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Barry. Now Harden, defended by Brown. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Harden misses. San Antonio has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Celtics on D. Drexler passes to Issel. Barry pulls it in. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Kidd. Pass to Garnett. Knocked away. And stolen by Paul. Here's Drexler to tie it up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success. And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Brown. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Drexler. The baseline J. And again, it's San Antonio converting. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Barry. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. And the Celtics lead by 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Brown against Harden. For 3. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Boston leading by 3. From deep three-point land. Rebound by San Antonio.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. Ooh, dismissed.
Just lost his head out there. What will happen if you're pushing a little too hard?
The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. On the wing, Harden. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Yes, so much of Harden's work happens at the top of the key, but he can also work you over from the corners.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. English has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They set a pick. Harden from outside. Brown with the block.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of him.
Here's Drexler. Ball for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Kidd with the bucket.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. Brown with a screen. Launches it. Paul can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the 4th quarter. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by San Antonio. Haywood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown passes to Paul. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach balder than me.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Kidd. Outside Harden. Tries to break his ice. No good. Brown with some nice D. Spurs trail by 5. Left side Paul. Pass to Drexler. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Kidd. To the right side. From 18 feet away. It's kept alive. Garnett, that's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's English with the drive. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Alex English.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Harden fires away from outside. They get the rebound. Here's Kidd. He's guarded by Paul. Driving to the basket. 5 on the clock. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Jason Kidd at the line with 1 shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Minute 29 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 22 points. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. An easy two on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 11.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for San Antonio, Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
You hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Celtics.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
43 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Boston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Harden with a screen on Paul. Kidd the pass to Harden. Here's Garnett. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Drexler. Here's Haywood. Offensive rebound. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. We see Boston get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, and they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. As we leave, we present our player of the game.